should you stop trading during summer markets? Hi, it's Charlie giving you today's video in conjunction with Tickmill. Tickmill are my sponsor at the moment, and do check out, they're a great broker. Do check them out in the description box below today's video. So, should you trade during the summer markets? This is one of the most common questions that I get at the beginning of every summer, and here we are now just into July. So let's actually go and have a look at it, shall we? So I've got the S&P up, and then I'll look at the dollar as well. So if we go back, already this year you can see that through June we've had a great run here on the S&P, but what about in prior summers where we can see July and August? Well, if we look at July down here from last year and then into August, again, generally speaking, some really nice price movement overall. It's hardly a quiet market there. Now, having said that, we all know that there was a lot more volatility in the main last year. So, okay, so let's go into 2021 and have a look at July and August. In fact, we're in the middle of a nice trend. So it was trending through July, did a nice pullback, then carried on and resumed that trend well into August. Nice pullback again and a nice resumption again. So, don't get me wrong. As you can see, some of the ranges here got very small at times there. And so if you're an intraday trader, then that probably reflects lower it does reflect lower volatility at times, but then you get these explosions of volatility with some nice moves. So I always have the attitude that lower your expectations for the summer, but I wouldn't stop trading because a lot of the time there's still some nice movements going on. So let's go one more year here. So let's go to 2020. So coming into July, here again, there's some periods here of chop and consolidation. So you get that at any time in the year, but overall we can see that there's quite a trend going on all the way through August. Small ranges, so for an intraday trader, these, when I say small ranges, this is the S&P, they're still decent, but certainly in relative to some of the other price action, there's smaller ranges. However, still some nice overall moves there. Let's actually look at the euro dollar now over the last couple of years then, so effectively the dollar. So let's have a look at last year coming into July. Nice move down, then pull back, consolidations for a bit, and then hit a moving average here and these prior lows, and then a nice run down as well. So yes, a bit of chop there during July, but overall still some decent moves within all that as well. You get chop in any time of the year. Let's go to another year. Let's go back into 2021 for the euro as well, see what that's like. So a bit more chop really overall during this period here, but still making new lows, then a retracement, and then a nice sell-off here into August, and then a nice bounce into the end of August as well. So I don't think you could exactly say that there's not a lot going on there. So that's 2021, and I'll go back one more year, into 2020. And so again, like the S&P through July, what a great run overall through July. Wow, what a run. And even though it ended up getting through August here of 2020 a bit more choppy, but for an intraday trader you can see that the volatility is still pretty good through all of that. So for shorter term traders, that's actually quite nice. It's only if someone sat there in a trend, then it's still making new highs, but it's just started getting a bit choppy. So overall, the consensus is that don't be duped, so to speak, into thinking that July and August are dull months, because they're not necessarily. Some years you can get that, but I've just shown the last couple of years, and we already know what's happened in June of this year, whereby there's still been some reasonable moves around in the markets. So no, my answer is lower your expectations in case the markets do go a bit quieter, and it's likely they will have periods of chop during August and July. There will be periods like that, but there will also, you have to be on guard for those periods where all of a sudden the markets do have a bit of a run as well. As always, give us a like and do subscribe to the channel if you're not following, so you get all the notifications. Do press your turn your bell icon on as well. And if you've got any comments, by all means do add those to today's video. Take care for now. See you at the weekend.